The landing of China's Chang'e, 4 spacecraft on the far side of the Moon, was a historic milestone in space exploration. Breaking away from traditional missions that focused on the side of the Moon visible from Earth, this mission ventured into uncharted territory with a host of ambitious objectives aimed at unlocking the mysteries of our celestial neighbor. Among the various scientific experiments conducted by the Chang'e 4 mission, one in particular caught the world's attention: the successful cultivation of cotton on the lunar surface. This was a significant breakthrough, as it marked the first time plants had grown on the Moon, which had previously been considered inhospitable to life. Growing cottonwood shoots was no easy task. In the harsh lunar environment, characterized by temperature extremes ranging from freezing cold to scorching heat, maintaining the delicate balance required for plant growth was a daunting task. However, through careful planning and advanced technology, Chinese scientists were able to create a controlled microclimate in the lunar ship's incubator, giving seeds the conditions they needed to germinate. However, the triumph was not without setbacks. Despite initial success, the cotton seedlings germinated and thrived for several days. Their death during the lunar night underscored the harsh realities of survival in space. The station's inability to maintain a stable microclimate during the cold lunar night, combined with unforeseen temperature fluctuations, ultimately led to the plant's death. Nevertheless, the significance of this achievement is very great. The successful cultivation of plants on the Moon opens up many possibilities for future exploration and colonization of space. In addition to its scientific significance, the ability to grow crops on extraterrestrial surfaces solves critical problems associated with long-duration spaceflight, such as oxygen production and food supply. As humankind continues to push the boundaries of space exploration, the pioneering efforts of vehicles such as Chang'e 4 are a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of the secrets of space. With each milestone achieved, we are getting closer to realizing the dream of establishing a sustainable presence beyond Earth, paving the way for a new era of space exploration and discovery. The idea of establishing long-term settlements beyond Earth is capturing the imagination of dreamers and space enthusiasts, and the Moon is emerging as a potential beacon in humanity's quest for space expansion. Around the world, countries and private companies are enthusiastically participating in lunar exploration, recognizing the Moon's key role in advancing our understanding of space and paving the way for future space projects. From China's ambitious Chang'e missions to India's Chandrayaan-2 project and the pioneering efforts of Israel's Space-IL, the lunar landscape has become the centerpiece of exploration efforts. But the Moon's appeal goes far beyond its role as a mere testing ground for technological innovation. Beneath its desolate surface lies a treasure trove of resources that could change the future of space exploration and even life on Earth. First and foremost is water, a precious commodity that could sustain future lunar habitats and serve as an essential ingredient in the production of rocket fuel. Trapped in the lunar ice caps, water represents a lifeline for future lunar settlers, offering a renewable source of sustenance and fuel for future space exploration. In addition, lunar regolith, the loose layer of soil that covers the Moon's surface, contains a huge amount of essential elements such as oxygen, silicon, iron, and aluminum. Through innovative extraction techniques, these resources can be used to develop lunar infrastructure and spur humanity's expansion into space. Of particular importance is the availability of helium-3, a rare isotope that could revolutionize energy production through controlled fusion. Since helium-3 is believed to be more abundant on the Moon's surface than on Earth, utilizing this invaluable resource could herald a new era of clean and sustainable energy production, offering solutions to our planet's energy needs. In addition, the Moon's unique properties, including its low gravity and lack of atmosphere, make it an ideal launch pad for future space missions. By capitalizing on these advantages, spacecraft can be launched with greater efficiency and at lower cost, paving the way for expanded exploration missions and making it easier for humanity to move beyond Earth orbit. The prospect of establishing a sustained human presence on the Moon is a monumental endeavor requiring careful planning, innovative solutions, and unprecedented resource allocation. Building a lunar base, even a modest residential structure, requires careful consideration of several key factors: location, security, and resource endowment. Location is paramount in determining the viability and efficiency of a lunar colony. Scientists and researchers identify two main options: settling near the lunar equator or establishing a base at the poles. Each option has its own advantages and challenges. While the equator makes it easier to launch rockets and communicate with Earth, the long duration of lunar nights poses serious problems for energy management. Conversely, polar regions are close to vital resources such as water ice, but pose obstacles to communication and vehicle control due to limited light conditions. Safety is paramount for future lunar inhabitants, who will face hazards not found on Earth or in low orbit. The Moon's lack of an atmosphere and magnetic field exposes its surface to elevated radiation levels, requiring robust measures to protect it from harmful cosmic rays. In addition, the threat of asteroid impacts emphasizes the need for sustainable infrastructure, prompting researchers to use lunar regolith or natural lava tubes as protective shelters. Food and resource sustainability are critical components of any lunar colonization. Recent experiments, including those conducted by Chinese scientists on the far side of the Moon, have demonstrated that it is possible to grow plants in lunar soil under controlled conditions. In addition to providing sustenance, these plants serve as an invaluable source of oxygen needed to sustain life in the lunar environment. However, achieving complete self-sufficiency remains a long-term goal, as lunar colonies are dependent on Earth for ongoing technological support and an influx of resources. As humanity moves into space, the establishment of a lunar base represents the first step toward unlocking the full potential of space exploration. Through strategic planning, technological innovation, and international cooperation, we can realize our collective dream of a permanent human presence beyond our home planet. The State Corporation recalled the joint project with the European Space Agency, ExoMars 2016. The second part of the ExoMars 2020 project is planned to be launched in 2020. It includes the delivery to Mars of a Russian landing platform with a European rover on board. Roscosmos believes that cooperation with the EU, as well as partnership with the United States on lunar programs, will allow the State Corporation to not miss the moment and get involved in the construction of a lunar base. Who owns lunar resources in terms of international law? According to the 1967 International Outer Space Treaty, no state can assert sovereignty over celestial bodies. Consequently, the ownership status of resources extracted from such bodies is still unclear. Some countries, in particular the USA and Luxembourg, have supported at the legislative level the plans of private companies to develop the resources of celestial bodies. Russia and some other states point to the dangers of this approach. They fear a race for space resources with the subsequent militarization of space, a process that could negate all aspirations to create a lunar, cislunar, or even Martian habitable base.